while I'm not going totally negative Nelly here, I do think there could be a little bit of a speed bump, but ultimately I think Oregon State pulls it out. I have a win by the skin of their teeth, something like the last time we played at San Diego State 10 years ago, where we needed an incredible walk-off pick six by Steven Nelson, aka Nelson Island. It just kind of feels like that for me. I don't know if that'll be the last play, but I have Oregon State 21, Aztecs 16 in this game at Snapdragon. But I do have, it won't be pretty. People will be like, whoa, what are we doing here? A little bit. But I do have the Beavs ultimately improving to 2-0 with a good performance by the defense down there in San Diego.
All right. What do you got, Benny?
Yeah, I have 28-24. Terry, I agree with you. I think this game, first of all, well, I guess what I fall back on is Oregon State has a new defensive coordinator, new offensive coordinator, new head coach. And going on the road is really difficult for any coach. But when you're still trying to figure things out and figure out your identity as a coach, I think road games become a really big hurdle. And this one's early in the season. I think Oregon State comes out with a win. I think Oregon State has a really good football team. I don't know much about San Diego State and how they changed from last year, but last year they were meh. I think they ended 6-6. But yeah, I think that this one's not going to be comfortable.
So I think that this game, it will be a test. It'll be the first true test. Of course, it's the first road game. It's the first FBS opponent of the season. It's the first one for head coach Trent Brea as the head coach. First one for Ryan Gunderson as offensive coordinator, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a lot of storylines about first that makes this game light statement game, if I could stretch that far, for fans and for the program, maybe not for the nation. But
I agree with that.
It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to win on the road. We know that road woes have inflicted their pain on us for a while. I know there's been a lot of turnover and a lot of new leadership, but that doesn't change the taste that some of the players maybe still have in their mouths. However, I think that this is the game where we do see Giovanni start to show glimpses of how he could lead a team to victory. And I've got him throwing for 3 touchdowns.
Nice.
But I also was thinking that 2 of them, in my notes here, he throws for 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, and Trent Walker catches 2 of those touchdowns.
Nice. There we go.
I love that.
So final score is 28-17. So not as tight as what you guys are saying, but right. I fell in that same boat that it wasn't going to be an easy win. I think that San Diego State either is driving late to make it a closer game, or we have a late score to finally pull it away. And so the scoreboard maybe doesn't really reflect how close it was in the fourth quarter.
Okay. Well, yeah. After 2 games, all 3 of us are in lockstep. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0.